We are looking today at something a bit different. We haven't looked at that before. What did I do?
Everyone got the audio bookers, right?
Yeah, everybody got the audio bookers listening.
Yeah.
Can you hear this? Let's shouldn't have deleted when I did that. Should have dragged it on the Did everybody get to download the vocal effects and samples and stuff? So give me a thumbs up if you did it. Maybe you should download something. Download the yes, plugins. Yep, Ian. Hey, alumni represent. Right. So,
I have already.
Okay. The vocals are some of the most interesting sounds to the human ear because they are, after all, human sounds. And that's why we want to try putting some vocals into this. Let's see. I'm going to show you something first with the vocal samples that we got from the Cymatics free set for download. And in Cymatics, there's this Eternity sample pack where there are vocal phrases and there are ad-libs. Ad-libs are sounds and I'm going to take something more defined, which is the vocal phrases. These vocal samples are really useful if you don't have already a vocalist to sing. And you can just drag them on to your set here. This is a simple audio track, right? And we note here that this is 70 BPM. So to make sure that my tempo is also 70 BPM. And I'm going to drag in, from Cymatics also the same pack, some of the drum loops. So here's a drum loop. And the drum loop will go.
I just want to start a new day.
Yeah. And bring in another. Oops, sorry, not this one. And bring another line. And I'm not bringing them in any particular order. But I think eventually it builds up into a song.
I just want to start a new day. Sun shining on my head. Come on and wake up, everybody. Well, I'm rising up.
So I like this second phrase, sun shining. I'm going to color it differently so that I can recognize it. And I'm going to add in a bass. Let's see if I got a bass line. Now this happens to be in the key of C. That's why I put it at C, right? I could basically increase, right?
I just wanna start a new day. Sun shining on my head. Come on and wake up, everybody. Well,
I'm looking also for piano. That's pretty fancy. It's just supposed to be in C.
I just wanna start a new day.
No, it's not working. I can replace it. Let me check. Were those vocals actually in C? Oh, C minor. Ah, no wonder C minor. There's a lot of difference between minor key and major key, guys. Okay, this is a D minor. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to transpose it D to C and go -2.
I just wanna start a new day. Sun shining on my head. Come on and wake up, everybody. Well, I'm rising up. Sun shining on my head.
So I've built up a very simple kind of lo-fi, chill out kind of hip hop track. Now let's do something with the vocal. Now the vocals are all on this track too, which I'm going to rename here vocal. And I want to add in something to this vocal, which is the audio effect known as the vocoder. So I'll just add in the vocoder. If you listen now, then it sounds like it's just the carrier here is on noise. Okay, basically now like some industrial horror creature has taken over the song, right? If you set it to modulator, it modulates itself.
I just wanna start a new day.
Actually, she sounds like she's singing from somewhere outside the window. What is more interesting is on this track, which is track number 1, I have a synth. To prove it, I'm going to play a couple notes. What I'm going to do in this track, which is synth, track number 1, the synth, I'm going to insert a double click to insert a blank MIDI clip. And then I'm just going to add a C note. Which I'm going to sustain throughout. And going back to the track 2 where my vocal is, for my carrier, I'm now going to choose external. And external, I'm going to choose the synth. So let's see what happens. Okay, I better switch off track 1 because I don't want to hear the raw synth. I want to hear the synth as it's traveling through the vocal. So you see that it's actually now singing the notes of this whatever this thing is, right? I can actually start drawing in notes. I'm going to draw in notes. If you're in Live 11, I can actually set C minor as my scale. Anyway, I'm going to have, let's say, a G here to play a chord on the song. Let's hear what it sounds like. So it's sounding a bit creepier now, right? Why don't I take this down a couple of steps? Even this one. So I've actually transformed the sound of this into a new tune. This is basically because of the vocoder. And I can, of course, adjust the dry wet so I can hear the original. I can do this with not just the sound of singing. Let's say instead of this vocal track 2, I'm going to use another sample, which is, I'm going to take a sample which I got the other day. Some of you may recognize this sample.
Honestly, I take umbrage at your first question. There are reporters from here who receive substantial funding from various sources.
Okay, if you have heard that one before, and let's say I drag the vocoder over to this track. Let's hear what it sounds like.
Honestly, I take umbrage at your first question. There are reporters from here who receive substantial funding from various sources, and I don't believe that you would describe yourself as bowing to the needs of advertisers doing your job. So I think that this, okay, I would say, at least for SPH Public, we have always had advertising.
So maybe I want the thing to move more. I'm going to put now arpeggiator onto my synth track. And it's going to, let's see what it does.
Honestly, I take umbrage at your first question. There are reporters from here who receive substantial funding from various sources, and I don't believe that you
If I want to make it more consistent, I'm going to put in a compressor on just before this so that the voice, which was not consistent in many ways, when I have a compressor and I switch to the mode, I bring the threshold down so that even the softer notes will be loud.
I honestly did not reach at the first question. There are reporters from here who receive substantial funding from various sources, and I don't believe that you would describe yourself as bowing to the needs of advertisers in doing your job. So I think that please, okay, I would say at least for speech funding, we have always had advertising, and we have never considered this.
So you can turn any piece of sample, vocal sample, into a musical piece by using the vocoder. So you know the drill. Go and try it out. Okay, 20 minutes. Go and try it out yourself.
Ben, can you give Jinlin and Vivi the host co-host as well?
Got it. Okay, so what you do is you try something out, then you render and put in the Discord. What's the link to our Discord?
I think we have to generate a new one. Yeah, because it's like it resets every time. Hold on.
Yeah, just make something and come out, put it in the Discord. That's about 5-10 seconds. That's about as much as you can tolerate. Okay, the link to the Discord is in the chat, so join the Discord.
Hi, I think somebody just joined in.
Hello.
So what we're doing now is we're
trying
trying
out
the what you call it? Trying out the vocoder, and then if you got you know just make something about 5-10 seconds worth of vocoder and export it. Anybody need help in exporting? Anybody need help to export your file? Export and then paste it in the Discord. The link to the Discord is in the chat. I will reshare it in the chat. Yeah.
Oh, then maybe like you tell them like what where to go.
Which channel?
There's a channel called Session Sharing. It should be open to all.
Session sharing.
It's under EML sessions at the bottom.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to share the Discord screen. So you can see this is our Discord screen. You can share. Oh, I see you put one already.
I'll be honest, I don't have the full Ableton, so I use a different vocoder, but I mean it's the same
principle lah. Okay, yeah.
Can play it, but I don't think they can hear.
Okay. Don't worry, the rest of you still have time.
Ben, what's the vocoder? Someone's asking in the chat.
What is the vocoder? Okay, hang on. Let me put on my scientific hat. Wait a minute. Where is it? I'm not going to my glasses. The vocoder, if you want a technical explanation for it, actually you didn't, but I'm going to give you a technical explanation anyway. Is the device which takes a carrier and a modulator. So it takes the frequency information of carrier. The carrier in our case we're using the synth. Then you combine it and you take the frequency, meaning the pitch of the synth. Then it combines it with the amplitude, meaning the up and down volume of the modulator. The modulator in our case is the vocal sample, the umbrage sample, or maybe it's the singing sample. So usually what we want for your modulator is something which is more clear, like speech or drums. Then your carrier you want to be a nice synthesizer sound which is sustained so that you can hear the whole thing through. Then this is the more common application of this is to create Daft Punk robot singing effect. So what it does is that they send both the carrier signal and the modulator signal through filters, And the output level of each of the filters is analyzed and used to control the volume of the filter of the other one. The various devices, parts of this device have various other functions. So you see okay, if we look at this vocoder, there's an unvoiced element. So let's hear what happens if you increase the unvoiced element. There's also a depth, the amount of...
Then we can't see the paper.
Sorry. Share the screen. Okay, now you're looking at the screen, right? The unvoiced will add in the noise generator. So you will hear that the nature of the thing changes. It's not just the carrier and modulator, but also a noise generator. Let's hear what it sounds like. That's when you added in the noise generator. Then the other functions are the depth and how much the depth controls how much the modulator, that means the spoken thing, is applied to the carrier, which is synthesizer. So if it's at 0%, it's going to be completely not taking any of the speech. At 200%, only the high parts of the speech will be used. The center is where you get its classic sound. So let's hear what it sounds like. Right now we're at the center. Hardly anything. Here's the middle. Then there's the attack and release, which sets how quickly the vocoder responds. When you change this, you will find that if you have a very quick release, you start hearing your original voice. A slower release, you will hear more synth. Then the formant it determines how much of the formant is still being preserved. So when you move it up or down, you affect the frequencies of the carrier, which is the synth sound. So if the most obvious change of the formant, if you change the formant, people will begin to sound male can sound female, female can sound male. Now you sound more macho. Now it sounds more skinny. So those are the different functions of the vocoder. There's also the number of bands, which is how accurate, how many filters are being used to filter. You can see if there's more filters or much less. You can't hear very much difference, but here there's not enough bands. Very low res. So those are the various functions of the vocoder. So go ahead and try out. Still got another few minutes.